say in your first year or second year?
It's an
The
environment where
argument vector of C.
Sorry?
The argument vector in C.
Yes, command line arguments.
Yeah.
It's an argc, argc. Exactly. This $1, like $1, $2. So see, basically that's like you have been writing C program or say Java program. Shell script is also a language, a programming language. You are writing a program, you are going to learn this new program language and write a program. So like what Professor Mandal was showing, like this string that you see, cat $1 I sort minus n, this can be a line or statement in your shell script. Okay. So $1 is the way to access command line argument. Just like you have RB, $1, $2 would be the command line argument.
What is $2?
the second argument.
If there is a second argument, what is so that's how $3, $4, everything will go in, and you will use this concept. Now, these codes are written by shell commands, and the shell commands we actually already put a.
Just one more thing, that just if I go back to the previous thing, it's not minus n. What is this minus n?
So
Have
do
you
you call
used
them
something
as
like this
parameters?
with any other command? Maybe? Or minus n, what is it?
It's a parameter to the command. Like for example, ls minus l we use. Like it's an option, additional information we give
Exactly.
to the command to do something.
Okay, so you have used maybe ls minus l. Then in the first semester or second semester, I think you used something. Right when doing PDFs. Do you remember?
minus lm,
Sorry?
minus lm for math
Exactly.
library inclusion.
When you use a math library function, you have to write GCC minus lm. Essentially, you are giving an optional argument to GCC, telling that link the math library. Right. So when you mention something like minus something, it's usually an optional argument that you are giving to the command of the program. See, sort is itself a program. GCC is itself a program. Cat is itself a program. So these, like say minus n, etc., these are actually, you might think command line arguments to that program. So GCC minus lm, GCC understands you have to do something. It has to do something extra. Similarly, sort minus n tells sort that it has to do something a bit different. Right. So that is, so these are analogous to like what you are using GCC minus lm. Right. So the things that we are being told now, they are not entirely new. Actually, you have been using them. But now you will learn more systematically how to write a program using such commands and steps. Till now, you have been only using single commands like this. GCC minus lm program.c, ls minus lm. Now you will combine these programs, combine this kind of statement to write a complete program to do something more useful.
Yeah. So just like sort is single program, actually C provides cat, sort, awk, head, tail, and a lot of things. So this is a list of programs that we felt based on our experience, our TA's experience, and practical things. These are the comments that you should know. You means as an engineer, when you graduate this course, these are the comments that you should know. And how to know these comments? Essentially, go and check Google or use man, like manual in terminal. Like if you write man sort, for example, sort, it will actually open a manual page. See? It basically rewrites like what are the command line arguments that sort takes and whatnot and so on and so forth. So there are a few that you already know. There are a few that you have no idea about. Search all of them. We already, these are the lists that we felt you should know. Now, without further ado, using this, so comment. Yes, any question from, actually, let me actually put it one. So we actually put this 4 things at the end, which is not in colored text. So these are commands, like no huff is a command, grave is a command, touch is a command. But these ones, for this 4, these are, I would say, these are one qualifiers to a given command. Ampersand basically means this command should run in the background, meaning it will not put anything in the on the terminal where you are basically writing this code or running your script. Command 1 pipe, command 2 basically means command 1 executes, the input will be, the output would be the input to command 2. File1.text and then less than file2.text basically means these are the less than, this is an arrow. Like whatever the content of file2.text will go to the file1.text. And then similarly file1.text. Yeah. So essentially these are this command 1, pipe, file1.text can be any file, any command 1, any command 2. Any questions on this?
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, so for the ampersand one, can't we just run another instance of a shell? How is the ampersand one useful?
Right. So say you want to do ampersand, like you want to do this thing in the background. Okay? Cat tmp.text. So it will be run in the background. Sometimes say if you want to run a while loop in the background, so you actually write a while like while function, while 1 in C, or while something more useful, and then you can run it in the background, and that file code we can write, or more often than not will write the output on a file. So when it will end, it will just go away. Now, why is it useful? This is useful because you can still use, like if you write ampersand, like cat temp ampersand, you can just keep using the shell while, or basically, I don't know, tmp.text, like having cat will work actually. Or best would be if we have a code, say while C. What will happen? Any idea?
This won't end.
Huh?
Program won't end.
Program will not end. Okay. And it will not do anything else. So basically, you can write actually while 1, and then you can do no. The print will be in the, so in general for this ampersand one, the print is generally in the file. It will not go into std out at all. So you can use redaction also. So you can actually run this and know errors that I get. This is a warning. We don't care about warning, right? You know what is happening? It's a definite loop, correct? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now you cannot do anything else unless you kill it. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now let's do this. That's a really bad idea. Done. Now you can do anything you want. See? So it is running in the background. This is called running in the background. I need
So,
to
sir,
kill
is
it
it-
really. Huh?
So, sir, is it any different from making a separate instance of the terminal and doing that?
No, it is not different than making a separate instance of the terminal, aside from the fact that you don't want to create another instance of a full application because we want to run a process in the background.
Okay, got it.
Because if you want to run 100 processes, do you want to open 100? Like you can do that, but it will be like not using the operating system to the full potential.
Yes, sir, got it.
I'm just going to kill it because otherwise it will kill my method. Okay,
Sir,
then
are these the
kill
only two
minus 9
processes
and
in
this
the
all
machine?
these things. So PS, you will actually know all this during this course and this assignment. Any other question?
So was that a kill process?
Huh?
Was that a kill process?
Yes, that's not a kill. Yeah, this is a kill code. This software is called kill. So kill minus 9 basically means kill with extreme prejudice. Kill it.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
So why isn't showing all the processes in the system? Only
Which
two
one?
processes is showing. Then the
Hmm?
PS command. It's only showing
PS
dash
is
and dot.
basically PS only shows the process that is created using this shell.
Oh, okay.
So sir, when we use ampersand, the process runs in the background. So when will it come to the front?
If it is ampersand, it will never come to the front. You cannot. It is.
Okay.
It will be marked as running in the background.
Okay, sir.
Sir? So you want to pull it to the background, right? For that, you need to use something else.
Okay, sir.
There is something, but then these are interesting. As you can see, OS is extremely interesting. The more you know, the more comments you know, the more how you know, the more powerful you'll be. The better you can use again the sports car thing. Like if you're given a multi-million-dollar sports car and if you don't know how to drive it, it's a waste. And if you know how to drive it, you are the fastest person on earth. So that's the kind of thing that we are talking about here. If you know that how to, click a bunch of things, open up a Word doc or a PPTX, great. You actually know how to use a computer. But you want to master it, you want to do it better than anyone else, you need to master this commands, know how to write shell scripts, manipulate the shells and do this magic. This magic means like, ask the operating system to do your bidding. Now, because this is the first assignment and this is sort of a coding assignment, just warm up. The grading scheme goes like this. You would make exactly one submission per group within due time in Moodle. And if it is correct, and then you need to actually give demo and give answers to questions while this assignment is checked by your assigned TAs. Remember, your assigned TA will not be your mentor. We'll make sure of that. So we will assign award 90% marks if your solutions to these problems are correct. And the remaining, so 90% for only this assignment, which is again, I know what 10-15% of the score. So whatever it is, but 90% of them you will get if your assignment answers are correct. If you pass all the tests and so on. 10% is reserved for top 5 groups who can write the code in total, like all the assignments using the least number of words. Like, it's like solving a math problem in least number of steps, because that shows that you mastered the whole commands, you actually know what flags to give and so on and so forth. Because just like I did sorting and Saptarshi was talking about sort minus n, you could have written a bubble sort code and sort a file. That will be really huge and waste of effort. You just use sort command. So the white space are not counted in our counting, of course. So write readable code and we'll use WC minus W command. Of course, you will get again 90% of the marks if you don't want to participate. That's absolutely fine. But 10% is for top 5 groups. It's not really too much. Like at the bigger scheme of things, it's like 1% to 2% of your whole course. Like 10% to translate to 1%, 2% less than that even. But you will get a leaderboard and you will get bragging rights that you actually can code better than your group can, or whoever can better than others. So that's what it is. So with this introduction, let's start the problems and best of luck. We told that you'll come to this thing like at 3, but clearly it's quite late unless you teleport or you're already here. So come here by 3:20, 3:30. Let's do 3:30. Okay. Any questions? Yes, of course, will be there.
Any quick questions? Or no?
Sir, all the lab assignments weightage,
All the lab assignments,
weightage. I mean,
all the lab
Compared to-
assignments. Wait.
tests.
Okay, nothing. Asking about the weightage or what are you asking for?
Yeah, yes, sir, weightage to the final grade. I mean, 100 marks.
50% for the assignment, 50% for lab test.
Okay, sir.
Okay, right there. So at Trinity come to CSC 120.
Okay, if you have any questions, ask now or feel free to head towards the class. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, sir, am I audible?
Yes, if you're audible.
Yes, sir. So, can we just
Your voice is breaking a lot. Can someone else hear him?
No, sir, it's breaking.
Yeah. Okay, come to the class and then ask questions. Let's take a 30 minutes break, come to the class and then we'll answer questions. We'll be there. Bye. See you in 30 minutes. For the online classes, that is very not service. The MS Teams online classes. These are reminiscence of their first years, I believe. Okay, 3:30. See you.